Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I'm doing pretty damn good. I'm Lumper, here to show you some more Dark Souls, because I'm in a mood for a bit of Dark Souls. Just fresh off the Cannonball victories, I'm hyped up, I'm ready to go. I should turn on my Xbox controller before I do anything else though. Seriously, I beat this game the first time using keyboard and mouse controls, and my god is it a nightmare. First of all, right, when I get into the game I need to turn down the volume, because I turned it up when I had someone else playing this, and then last episode the volume was a bit screwed up. So, let's jump into Blighttown, where last we left off. I'm going to be showing you around Blighttown. First of all, let's move that mouse out of the way, that's annoying. Options, music, right, let's turn everything down to, was it 1 I had it on? That's a bit too quiet, let's have it on 2. That seems legit, okay. So, first order of business, I'm going to show everyone around Blighttown and what there is to see, then we're going to go visit the Great Hollow and maybe Ash Lake. Those areas are sort of a bit above my level, if I'm being perfectly honest. But there's cool stuff to show you there, and then end of the episode we'll pop back up and kill Queelag. So, Blighttown, my least favourite place, or well, most people's least favourite place. I have places I hate more. Soul item over there. God, I'm getting lag. Thing to bear in mind about Blighttown, as you can see, the floor poisons you. That mucky sort of swampy floor does it anyway. So, be careful of that. Solutions to that: get poison armor with good poison resistance. There's sets of that lying around here. Try tears, hilarious. Get the poison bite ring, which you can buy from Oswald of Kareem, the pardoner that we met in the Undead Parish. The poison bite ring gives you huge poison resistance. You can like safely run through most of Blighttown. Another item that helps is the Shizuka. Is called the rusted iron ring, which you can get back in the Undead Asylum. I'll be returning to that probably after this episode, before I go into Sen's Fortress. We'll go back to the Undead Asylum and I'll show you how to get that. The rusted iron ring doesn't help you out with poison, but it does mean you can move faster on uneven ground, which is what this sort of muck and the floor is. Oh, large titanite shard, lovely. So if you have that equipped, you can sort of sprint through this mucky floor, which is of course like quite helpful. I probably overstretched myself a bit here. I'm likely going to die. Server. The reason I'm not curing my poison, if anyone's interested, is because I will likely just get poisoned again running over this floor. I'm getting a lot of lag because I've aggroed all those mobs. Jesus. Stop with the lag. Oh, there we go. So that's why I'm not too bothered about curing my poison. And now we're away. Okay. So let's go towards the Great Hollow. I'm just going to show you how to fight these things actually, if any of them come up. Do any of them want to come up? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah they do. Yeah they do. Blimey, got cocky there. So these things are kind of tricky. They've got a ranged attack. They don't have much health though, that's a good thing. Oh, they've got a leash point here. Wow, he does damage. Crikey. I'm wasting a lot of Estus flasks as well. Should probably have kindled the bonfire before I left. Anyway. So, Great Hollow, ridiculously hidden. Me and Nantha talked about it in a previous episode. So, you get Plank Shield and you're like, oh, okay, that's all there is here. That's crap. And then you leave. But you'll have missed out because illusory wall. And in here, Twin Humanities. And this was a point where I was like, oh, right, that's the secret. That's clever. They've hidden that pretty well because they had the chest and it fooled me. But they fooled me again because there's another bloody illusory wall. So now we're in the Great Hollow. And we can sprint along. So the Great Hollow is basically the inside of one of these massive arch trees, and Ash Lake is a really sort of strange area we're going to be going to. And from a lore perspective, it's all quite interesting because these like stone arch trees are meant to be sort of quite immutable almost, and yet here we are inside of one that's hollowed out for some reason. And then at the bottom we'll see Ash Lake, which is the weirdest place to try and explain from a lore perspective. No one's quite sure what's going on there, as with most of this game. I'm going to have my lightning spears at the ready because there are a shit ton of crystal lizards knocking around in the Great Hollow, and they're all in these really weird places that you have to do like massive jumps to, and if you miss a jump you fall to your death, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to see if I can just like snipe them with lightning spears and be a cheap bastard. So, do I want to go down there? Probably not. There's loads of like irreversible jumps where if you fall down there's no easy way back up. Nothing in here it seems. Fair enough. I guess I do have to fall down there. Right, that creature you can see next to where it says lightning spear on my screen is a basilisk. You might remember them from the depths. These are the black basilisks. Which are faster and a bit more dangerous. Oh Jesus! No! Why do I keep saying Jesus? I'm not even... Whatever. So, careful of basilisks. They curse you, as I've discussed before. Super easy to avoid. I mean, look, there's one behind me. Still couldn't bleed in it. There's 3 in here. I'm still not scared. Probably should be a bit, because they're starting to get me now. Oh, lightning spears. Screw it. I mean, look, I've got no curse resistance, and it's still so easy to avoid. They've got no poise either, so they start winding up an attack, just smack them, and it will stun them, and then you're fine. Oh, that fall, man, that scared the life out of me. I really thought I was dead, which would have been disappointing because I'm on a streak. My doorbell's just gone. I'll be with everyone in a moment. And we're back. So, let's see what's up here. Oh, they love their trees in this game. Whoever designed this, they're a real thing for making everything out of wood. Oh, let's drop here, I think is an item. Cutting it close. Oh, red titanite chunk. Now that is helpful. If you've got a fire or chaos weapon, you need red titanite to upgrade them. This looks like an illusory wall, I always thought, but it's not. It is permanent. Where am I dropping now? Oh, God, don't want to do this. I hate the Great Hollow. So easy to die, and I'm on a streak. I wouldn't care so much about dying if it weren't for the fact that last episode we did like all of the depths and Gaping Dragon and Blight Town, and I haven't died still. And I want to keep my streak going. Okay, so we're here. Let's keep walking down. Down, 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 down. Can't get past this apparently. Okay, right, so I haven't got a clue where I'm going, in case you can't tell. I'm pretty sure that's a given, to be fair, but still. I am right on the edge of these. Blimey, every time I do a drop. Just making it. It's like I've got a death wish going on. Well, I'm playing Dark Souls, of course I've got a death wish. Gotta call this death wish the game. Oh, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. Damn you, game. Oh, where's the safe drop? Where the hell here do I drop that is safe? Is that safe? Looks a bit... walk off. Fudging hell. Blue titanite junk. Junk? Clunk. Chunk. Blimey. Right. Blue titanite chunk. That's what that is. Haven't seen any of the crystal lizards yet, and I know there's loads about here. I must just be missing them or something. Yeah, there are a load of them knocking around, and they're super annoying. Oh, am I stuck again? I'm stuck. Ooshky pooshky. I'm completely stuck now. I don't know where to go to not die. Oh dear. I'll drop onto this. That looks... Let me up, game. Oh. No. Don't like it. Fully heal. Oh god. Gonna drop. No, dead. Not dead. Roll away from basilisks. Yeah, the one about these basilisks is that their curse fog crap hangs around a lot longer. I mean, the ones in the depths only actually builds up curse on you for about 5 seconds. Why am I saying 5 seconds? For about 2 seconds. These ones, like, as long as you can see the fog pretty much, it will probably hurt you. And as you can see, they're a lot faster and a bit smarter as well. Not that smart though, because they will just run into my lightning spears, it would seem like. So, you've seen it already, I've missed a couple of items. Because it's all these sort of drops that you have to just know. There's no real, like, skill here, as much as there is just rote memorization of what drops you have to take to get to where safely. But let's go down this ladder. Another basilisk. I can't be bothered finding them properly. Oh, go away. You. All these branches sort of getting in the way of my camera as well, which is super irritating. He hasn't noticed me yet, he can die. Yeah, there we go. There's a cool thing I want to show you about basilisks. I think we mentioned it before, but I can't quite... No, I'm not really getting the right camera angle to do that. So, large soul of a nameless soldier up in here. I think this might be the point where I start seeing crystal lizards all the time. There's an item you have to drop onto from above, from quite a way up. Which is so stupid, and I hate it. I'm gonna keep going down here. Where the hell are these crystal lizards? There's meant to be like 12 of them or some ridiculous number. I haven't seen one yet. So, here, unlike in the forest, the baby mushrooms are already aggroed. And, yeah, they're kind of dangerous, so be careful. That is how they attack you. They do that jump. So, the best way to do them is probably to bait out that attack and then stab them on the floor. Be very careful while you're backtracking, because as you can see, it's easy to walk off. I'm so scared. Jesus. How far are you going to chase me, you rat bastard? Seriously, come on. I don't know how much lightning spear is going to do to them, but not that much, it would seem, is the answer. So at least I can fight them up here where it's a bit easier, rather than on a narrow walkway where I'm go shit. Looks like they don't have any poise, unlike their mammies and daddies. So maybe, can I just stun lock them? Yeah, okay, I can stun lock these arseholes. They make that really creepy and kind of upsetting noise when they die, which is normally what would then make all the others angry, but they're already angry down in the Great Hollow. This is why you shouldn't attack them in the forest, because as you can see, they're a nightmare to deal with. How are we doing for time? We're about 20 minutes into the episode by my clock. That could probably be quite badly wrong. So now we're on to the mushrooms. It's pretty much a straight path down to the bottom, but there's loads of these ourselves. So walk up, stab, 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 stab. And like their parents, they can throw punches as well. Oh, Jesus, they're so scary. Because I don't really know how hard they hit. They're not an enemy you face a lot and get used to. They're just... Then there's a big happy one down here. Big old daddy mushroom. And he is pissed. I think these ones have even more health than the ones in the forest did. And if you recall, they had a fuck of a lot of health. Look how much health the babies even have. It's ridiculous. So that's the baby. Get around behind the dad and then walk down. Oh, there's 3 of them. I forgot. Oh, shit. Right. We're running. Goodbye, Great Hollow. Goodbye, Great... Get out of my way! Get out of my way, kid. Crap me. Fog wall here, leading to... Ash Lake. Fun fact about Ash Lake, courtesy of Varty Vidya's 10 Things You Might Not Know About Dark Souls series. Music doesn't start until you are in sort of sight of the sky. Over there, Black Hydra. Similar to the Hydra I killed before, but harder and quite a lot scarier. This place is awesome. I just love how beautiful it is. I mean, look at all this. Hydra appears to have seen us. It would look like. Can't tell. Black Hydra, harder fight because he doesn't stand in this one area. He does come quite close to the edge of the water. You can sort of melee him properly, but it is a hard old fight. He does a lot more damage, he has more health. Jesus, and he still has that stupid water attack. Now, the reason I said Ash Lake was weird from a lore perspective, it's the lowest point in the game, and as you can see, it's basically made up of this massive sort of expanse, and then all these arch trees just everywhere. So the theory knocking around is that this is basically the primordial world we saw at the start of the game when it talked about the age of the ancients and the dragons, and that these are the arch trees. The dragons sort of lived in them, which is why the Witch of Izalith burnt the arch trees down, or tried to. And then this is why this is not actually sand, it's called Ash Lake, because it's the burnt remnants of various arch trees that have since been destroyed. Now if you look at the sky as well, there's this like this grey weirdness. We can't see Anor Londo, we can't see the Undead Berg, sort of that whole massive castle structure sitting above us. So it seems almost like the world that the gods built exists above this, supported by the arch trees, which I think is a really, really cool idea, and it's like they've sort of built on top. Let's just, yeah, walk away. I just wanted to get my lightning spears back. I'm not going to be fighting Black Hydra right now, by the way. I might come back and do that later, but I don't feel confident doing it yet. This is quite a sort of high-end area. So, that's the sort of lore behind Ash Lake. It's really creepy. It's one of the few places with music. It's a place where you can't do PvP. Ooh, might fall off here. Should be far from ideal. Can't do PvP here because there's no area boss technically. The Black Hydra doesn't count apparently. I'll be coming back here later as part of a quest for an NPC, so don't worry, Black Hydra will get his. If you're just running through, you want to make it to this log. This is your first point of cover. Look how massive Hydra is. Jesus, he's huge. Yeah, you don't want to be dealing with that. Inside here, dragon scales. Again, that feeds into the lore point that this seems to be the place where the dragons resided. I'm a bit concerned here because Black Hydra can actually fly over. It sounds ridiculous, but somehow he can. Use this ridge as cover if he starts shooting his attacks. Just keep an eye on the bastard. Oh god, what's he doing? What's he doing? Jesus, he's flying, he's flying. So yeah, that's the Black Hydra flying. God. Why did you put that in the game from software, you bastards? Man-eater shells, these are, by the way. Oh, crap! Didn't see the other one. And I'm dead. Oh god, I forgot that there's two there. Oh, I was doing so well. I hadn't died in ages. That is super annoying. That really is annoying. Oh well, no harm done. So, let's try that again. Fucking Hydra, man. Fucking Hydra. This is why he's so much scarier than the other one, because he actually moves. I'm hoping he won't jump over again if I just stay on this sandbank and run past. There's my souls to recover. He's gonna jump again. Okay, he's gonna jump. And then I'm gonna die is what happens after that. Oh, he can take out the man-eater shells for me. That is a good point to remember. He did a lot of damage to it there, Jesus. Oh, scary man-eater shells. Fuck off. Go away. These guys, by the way, drop purging stones, which are an item that cleanses you of... Oh, he drops twinkling titanite as well, I forgot about that. So purging stones are an item that cleanses you of cursing, which is quite helpful. So if you're cursed, come here. Shit, where is he jumping? Where is he jumping? I don't know which direction he jumps if he's over there. Oh right, that way, okay. This should be my opportunity to run, probably. Oh god, this is so tense. Like, I didn't think this was going to be this hard. I just want to get past. No interest in fighting you, Black Hydra. Just leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, Ash Lake, kind of cool. If anyone has seen a great little anime by Studio Ghibli called Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, This reminds me very much of the sort of ancient forest they have in that. I can't help but think it's directly inspired. It had very similar look with sort of these massive trees holding up the sky, and then sort of sand as the basis, and it was all sort of falling from the top. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they were quite directly inspired by that. I don't know for certain, of course. I might be completely fucking wrong, but hey. Good shots, cannon. This Maniac Shell gets stuck. You can take him melee for that reason, but I'm not going to risk it because he does one-shot me, as we learned to our eternal shame earlier. He's still not dead, Christ. As you can see, yeah, a bit above my pay bracket, this area. He hasn't dropped anything for me, that's a shame, but oh well. Now why am I going here? Well, because there's a really, really cool lore point. There's also a cool weapon that I can steal, but mostly there's a cool lore point. And it's waiting around this corner. And I reckon it relates to the sequel. And I'm going to go into a bit of a theory I have about the sequel to this game that depends very much on you seeing this dragon. I've spoiled it now. I didn't mean to say dragon. Oh well, but here you go. So you run along here, and I love this scene. This is so beautifully composed. Like every area in this game just looks like a work of art. And in front of us now, in this sort of epic nest thing going on here, is the eternal dragon. You can pray to the everlasting dragons right here. This is how you enter a covenant called the is it just called like the Eternal Dragon Covenant or something? I can't remember what the community refers to it as, or what the game calls it. But basically, you can join a covenant here. If you do so, then you get a new summon thing that lets you enter opponents' worlds who have dragon scales. So if someone else is playing the game and they have a dragon scale in their inventory, you can enter their world as like a challenge duel, and if you win, you get the dragon scales. You can then turn those in here, and in return you get the ability to turn into a sort of dragon form, which you can look up online because I'm not going to do it. This dragon also, quite interestingly, doesn't start on you no matter how much you hit him, which means you can come around here and start hitting his tail. And if you do so for long enough, hold on, I'm just going to let my stamina recharge, you get a weapon called the Dragon Greatsword for cutting off his tail. As you can see, he still isn't aggroed. He seems quite happy with that situation for some reason. People use this when they're like testing out weapons, because you can just keep hitting him to see exactly what sort of DPS it does. Let me just show you this sword. Where are you? Dragon Greatsword. Yeah, I can't wield it effectively with present stats. If I look at its display, yeah, you need 50 strength to use this one-handed. So what does that work out to? Something like 36 or something strength to wield it. 37 strength to wield it two-handed. That sounds about right, yeah. No, it's less than that. It's 30, 36, 35, something like that. 30 something to wield it two-handed, and 10 dexterity. As you can see, though, it does a hell of a lot of damage. It counts as an ultra great sword, which is why it is absolutely freaking huge. As you can see, if I swing it, it does this weird sort of... yeah, it's pretty freaking massive. If I two-hand it, I still can't use it properly. So this is a pretty cool weapon, and it's quite easy to get. As you can see, all you need to do is to make it to Ash Lake, and then you'll pretty much guarantee this weapon. So let's change back to my beloved Wing Spear +5. There's also a bonfire here. I'm not going to rest that because I want to be able to just go back to the one previously, and I don't want to respawn here if I die. So, lore point. This is confirmed in various sort of points in the game and by the developers, the last of the true everlasting dragons. All the other dragons you see in the game aren't actually properly dragons anymore. The Hellkite Drake is a drake which it says very clearly in various item descriptions is not a true dragon. They're sort of like the descendants related to them, distant relatives if you will. The Gaping Dragon is a similar idea. According to the developers, the Gaping Dragon is one of the many descendants of the ancient dragons that have gone insane over the course of these sort of thousands of years since the Age of the Ancients, and it's twisted their bodies, which is why the Gaping Dragon, because he was greedy, has this huge mouth sort of embedded into his chest. That's like his punishment almost. And they've been twisted, and you know, this is what you end up with. So that is the only everlasting dragon. According to Domhnall of Xena, if you talk to him and unlock certain conversations, he mentions that there is somewhere one final everlasting dragon and a cult praying to it, seeking to become dragons themselves. And that is indeed the point of the covenant you enter, is that you're trying to become a dragon yourself. You don't become a real one, of course, you just get sort of alternate body, but that's the end goal. Now, this, I think, relates to Dark Souls 2, because all the things we've seen for the sequel suggest that dragons play a big role in the sequel. I mean, we saw the very first teaser trailer had our sort of intrepid hero fighting a dragon. There's that scene of the Hellkites on the bridge, and it looks like you're going to be crossing this bridge to some sort of big house, and it's completely surrounded by drakes. There is an area in the gameplay footage. I'll put links in the description to all these sort of different videos, but there is an area in the gameplay demo that the developer who is walking everyone through it said was called the Mansion of the Dragons, or something to that effect. And it is very much focused on dragons, and you know, they're sort of they'll be a huge part of the gameplay. They have also said that the game is a direct sequel. Now, a lot of people seem pretty determined that this is going to be a prequel game, Dark Souls 2, for some reason. I don't buy that. I think it is going to follow on from Dark Souls, and it's going to be sort of it's going to be telling its own new story afterwards. And what I reckon it is going to be about is the return of the dragons. So that is my official prediction for Dark Souls 2. Is that it's going to be about the return of the dragons somehow, and the player character is going to be somehow instrumental in stopping that problem, because obviously the dragons are nobody's best friend. Why do I think that? Well, there's a few different points. Partially it's because I feel like all the other big threats in the game get dealt with in Dark Souls. I mean, no one wants to, you know, we've dealt with the Abyss, we've dealt with the Four Lords, all the sort of lore of the game that has any sort of big impact has already been covered. Because we've killed it in this. We've killed Manus, we've destroyed the Abyss, destroyed the Four Lords, undone the Curse of the Undead, maybe, and you know, one way or another there's still issues. So the only thing sort of left to deal with is that there's still this like eternal dragon knocking around that everyone seems to have forgotten about. I mean, he's literally right beneath the god's homeworld, and they don't seem to have noticed because they're so weak at this stage. So I think it's the dragons coming back because A, they're a massive palpable threat that we can deal with. They have said, the developers, that you'll be under a curse, just like in this game. You're in the, you know, you face the curse of the undead. That in the sequel you will still be a cursed character trying to find a way to relieve yourself from that problem. So what that could be, I don't know. I don't know if that's my big issue, is that I can't think of a way that can tie into the dragon's lore in the game. Could be perhaps that they're sort of infecting the populace. It could be that the curse of the undead hasn't really been solved, which is one of the points everyone makes about the ending of this game, is that no matter what you do, you haven't really solved anything. So it may well be that in fact it's going to turn out you're still dealing with the curse of the undead. How that relates to dragons, I'm not sure. Could it perhaps have something to do with the fact that they are immortal and that you're trying to steal some sort of power from them? No, I don't really know. It's only like a half-formed idea, but I'm pretty sure next game, sequel, dragons, and you're going to be killing them or trying to save the world from the imminent return of the dragons. Okay. Rant over. Back to gameplay. I need to escape from the Great Hollow, and I don't know the route. And after that intermission, we are back. I'm gonna try a plunging attack. Oh, it worked. Green Titanite. Yay. Poison. All the lag in the world. Bloody Blight Town. I'm going to try and show you most of like the items and stuff in Blight Town, but I don't know most of it, if I'm perfectly honest with myself, so there's not a huge amount I can show you. Rolling, fastest way to move about in this sticky goo if you don't have a rusted iron ring, because you aren't slowed down. Rolling isn't affected by the unstable ground, only running is. I should probably leave a summon sign here while I'm digging around outside. Let's leave our sign. I shall inscribe my signature, as Dusk of Ulasil calls it. So then, where do we want to go? Let's go to the right, and I'll show you Queelag. So, if you hang around in Blight Town, there's like a little nest or something over there, and it just spawns like a crap ton of these mosquito bastards. I think 10 or more in total just keep coming out of this little point over there. And God, are they annoying. They're slow, you can like easily ignore them if you're just trying to run through, but because I'm trying to explore Blight Town, I want to take them out on my terms rather than have them just constantly bothering me while I'm trying to show you things. Dick. I did an upward strike when I was fighting Gaping Dragon with this, and I'm not sure how. Let's aggro this guy while we deal with the mosquitoes. No need to waste too much time. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to doing a speedrun. Well, I am, actually, I should be honest. I'm looking forward to doing a speedrun, it's just that it's going to be hard. And I'm quite terrified of it as a prospect. But right, that guy's taken care of. Now we want to go along here. So if you're in the Forest Hunter Covenant and you haven't killed him yet, like I did, Shiva of the East will now at some point appear around here as a vendor. This is where you can buy stuff from him. And he, says, oh, since you're a member of, since you're a hunter like me, might as well help you out. For a price, of course, or something like that. And his bodyguard is then behind the wall here with his little invisibility ring on. So again, interesting lore point there, because above Blight Town you might remember I found the Aito, which is one of these like sort of Eastern katana style swords. And then, at the bottom, and also the Shadow Garb is around here, so the kind of armour that his bodyguard wears you can also find in Blight Town. And then Shiva, for some reason, is at the bottom. So it's kind of odd, Is there... What the hell is he doing in Blight Town? Now, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, he did have his own proper story that was taken out. and maybe that had some sort of reason or solution for this armor, for this presence of Shiva in Blighttown for seemingly no reason. But I really don't know. Right, we've got an infested barbarian here with a boulder, which is a knife. Oh, we've got two of them. Backstabs every day. Easiest way of fighting infested barbarians, as I think we established earlier. Ow! Until they do that and you're screwed. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. And now I'm trapped. Oh, Jesus, this is not... I took more than I could chew here, I fear. Jesus. Right, so that's where you get the Great Club. Oh, God. Yeah, I've really bit off a lot more than I was ready for there. Once they've done that throw attack, though, you're safe until he picks up another boulder, for a while at least. Okay, let's just backstab him now. I was not prepared. Like Illidan Stormrage, I was not prepared. I probably got that reference wrong. I don't actually play World of Warcraft, I just know a bit about it. Did I not free Laurentius or something? Large Titanite shard over here. And then down this way past this idiot. Here's a set of armour. Cannot for the life of me remember which set of armour. I'm out of Estus, so I don't know why I tried that. Oh, I'm pretty sure there's something around here. I might be wrong. Okay, maybe I was just wrong and I'm an idiot. That's probably the more likely explanation. I will be fighting Queelag, it seems, without any Estus. And while poisoned. Probably pretty stupid planning. Let's just heal up here. Purple must come to use. I'll use the humanity to heal. Oh, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Go away, I hate you, go away. Okay, I'll be using 2 humanity to heal. That'll be my healing item for this fight, because I can't be bothered and I don't have time to go back to the bonfire. I need to leave soon. So here we've got some egg burdened. Just ignore them. They won't attack you unless you start on them. And we're gonna go fight Queelag. I'm not human, so I didn't get Man-Eater Mildred. Oh god, I've already missed a couple of the NPC Darkgrave invasions, which is quite sad. So this is Queelag. Massive spider, which for some reason has... Well, I say for some reason, there is decent lore reason. Has this buxom friend here on top. Leading to the eternal Dark Souls question, which would you rather? A go of the spider bottom half or the spider top half? Because we are a classy community, if nothing else. So, easy fight. She spews lava. Lava hurts. Don't be on the lava. Ever. That's not good. There is no reason to fail this fight ever. I mean, I'm using lightning spears, but you don't even need a ranged weapon. She is so easy. Light Gaping Dragon, really just like predictable. No reason to fail fight. Oh, I'm out of lightning spears, that's stupid. So I'm going to pop a humanity. So, your pretty much standard play is just timing your rolls right and then get inside and just start stabbing. If you're standing here, she won't hit you with her sword strikes. So standard giant circumcision position in that sense. She can't hit you, and then you stand there. She does have like an attack if you're up close, but it's quite well telegraphed, so sort of keep your distance, be careful. Be wary of the lava. It's sort of meant to be the main threat here, is that you like walk into lava and she sort of shuts down areas of the fight. But yeah, as you can see, not much to be concerned about here. Ooh, nearly got hit by the lava there. Thought she was doing a different attack to the one she was. If she does that long spew of lava, you've got plenty of time. Just use your entire stamina bar, get in as many hits as you can. I mean, I came in here with no Estus flasks, and I've somehow, you know, got her down to almost no health already. It's an easy fight. It's one of the very few I did first time in my first playthrough. Okay, this could be it. This could be her dead. Okay, she's going to take one more decent string of attacks. When she starts rumbling like that, she's getting ready to do that big explosion attack. Get away. I think I've got her now. Yeah, she's down. She's down. Chaos Switch Queelag, everyone. You get the soul of Queelag. You can use that to make her sword, which is really cool because it actually has like a fire effect on it, which I quite like. So, nice easy fight, as you can see. Only took one humanity of healing to get me there. It also has a really easy boss run, because if you just run straight towards Queelag's domain, sort of keeping right, nothing attacks you, and it's only like a minute long. So even if you fail, it's an easy one to recover. Other things to bear in mind. That's about it, really. It's a pretty straightforward old fight. So, second Bell of Awakening. Here we go. So as the bell rings out and we open up Sen's Fortress, let's consider next episode. I think we'll go back to the Undead Asylum, we'll beat Stray Demon, we'll do all that cool stuff. And then from there we'll head back and go into Sen's. But until then, I've been Lumper. This is Largely Mediocre Gaming, bringing you Dark Souls Anor Lonbro playthrough. You've been great, and I hope to see you all next time on Largely Mediocre Gaming. Bye bye, everyone. Have a great old time.